that will either make or break the development of this continent. It is more the technical people in our ministries, in our agencies, who are responsible for shaping the future of our continent. Come to think of it, you are the ones, because of the special knowledge that you have, you are the ones who initiate policy. Policy white papers are actually given to us, the politicians, by you, when you sit as working parties. We only give comments after the initial work that you do. It is then our duty to take it to the confirmatory institutions, cabinet, parliament, after you have done the work. Once the confirmations have been done, they come back to you for implementation. So indeed, it is you who can either make or break the development of this continent, and particularly the regional integration that we are facing, that we are seeking through the Africa, the continental free trade area. Zimbabwe and its people have no difficulty in discerning and accepting the merit of continental integration as a panacea for the most urgent and pressing challenges of our time. Chief among them, in my opinion, being youth unemployment. Ladies and gentlemen, I am particularly happy that Africa realizes more and more the importance of regional integration. When we achieve Pax Africa, the best days for Africa are ahead of us. Delighted to have seen the presentation, for example, by President Ruto in Ghana, where there was the annual meeting of the Africans in Bank, where he was saying, why should we be using the US dollar for transactions between Djibouti and Kenya? In the same manner, why should we be using the US dollar in the transactions between Zimbabwe and Zambia, which is just across the river, and also Botswana, which is right here in South Africa? Why should it be? The African region today is home to a labor force that is almost 500 million. By 2030, the size of the labor force will have grown to 676 million, a staggering increase driven by the rapidly growing number of youth labor market entrants. Africa is currently the world's youngest region, and young people under 25 years of age contribute 60% of the total population. By 2030, almost 1/5 of the global labor force and nearly 1/3 of the global youth labor force will be from this region. There is need for urgent and radical transformation of the public service, starting with shifting the mindset of the cadres. We need to have high-performance public servants with unquestionable integrity and a broader Pan-African perspective. In order to produce this type of cadre, we need to revisit our education systems, our training and development architecture, and I'm actually happy that within our own Public Service Commission, this work of making sure that we have restructured our training is at an advanced stage. Zimbabwe, under the Public Service Commission, is revamping its human capital development architecture by creating a public service academy which will enhance skills, engender a positive attitude, inspire patriotism, and inculcate a culture of higher learning. We have in our institutions introduced the heritage best education 5.0 model. That's our institutions of higher learning, our universities, our polytechnics, and other colleges. This has seen institutions of higher learning spearheading research and innovation for industrialization. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in the era of the fourth industrial revolution. We have exciting tools at our disposal. These include artificial intelligence, automation, 3D printing, Internet of Things, and Internet of Everything, among many others. These tools have changed the way we live, work, play, and access services. We are not too sure of how some of these tools will affect our world in the long term. For instance, there are anxieties that many people will become redundant in the public sector as well. Be that as it may, what we can be sure of is that the African public administration cannot afford to lag behind in the deployment of technology in our service delivery if we are to meet the expectations of our citizens and achieve greater customer satisfaction. We have already witnessed how technology penetration can solve some of our societal challenges. For instance, mobile money platforms such as EcoCash in Zimbabwe and M-Pesa in Kenya have resulted in greater financial inclusion that could have been very difficult to achieve through brick and mortar banks. Africa, billions of dollars annually. These resources could otherwise be invested in vital public services and infrastructure. To combat corruption and promote good governance, we must strengthen our institutions, promote transparency, and uphold the rule of law. This requires robust anti-corruption mechanisms, such as strengthening of financial regulatory frameworks and fostering a culture of accountability and resource stewardship at all levels.